Welcome to my presentation. In this presentation, we shall look at a practical example related to ratio and rate. Let's say if you're offered the following salary choices at work: $34,000 per year, or $2,840 per month, or $650 per week, or $18 per hour. Which pay choice would you make? Very interesting. Let us see how we can understand this, how we can solve these types of problems. Let us write them down in these simple steps. If for the first one we are making $34,000 per year, there is nothing else we can do, so we'll just leave that as is for now. On the second choice, if we are paid $2,840 per month, and since there are 12 months in a year, we're going to say 12 months divided by 1 year. So we're just converting this into an yearly salary. Since we have months in the denominator, months in the numerator, we can cancel that out. Therefore, 2,840 times 12 will give us $34,080 per year. So we'll keep that, and then we'll keep going, and then we'll finally state which is the choice we're going to make. And on the third choice, we are making $650 per week. We know that there are 52 weeks in a year, so let's write that 52 weeks in 1 year. Therefore, when we simplify this, the weeks in the denominator and the weeks in the numerator cancels out, and then we need to simplify this. 650 times 52 gives us a value of 33,800 per year. That is the amount of money we're going to make per year if we are paid $650 per week. And the last choice we have here is, if we make $18 per hour, if we are making $18 per hour, and if we want to know the number of hours we have in a year, we know that there are 40 hours in 1 week. We are working 40 hours in 1 week, and we are working 52 weeks in 52 weeks in a year. So therefore, when we simplify this, the hours in the denominator, the hours in the numerator cancels out, the weeks in the denominator, the weeks in the numerator cancels out. Therefore, when we multiply these numbers out, we're going to be left with a number. 18 times 40 times 52 gives us a value of $37,440 per year. And we need to now look at these numbers and then make a decision. The first choice was we paid $34,000 per year. Is that number greater than these values here? Is it greater than 34,080? That is a result of getting paid $2,840 per month, or the result of $650 per week is a translation of $33,800 per year, or $18 per hour, which translates to $37,440 per year. We're going to compare these four numbers, and as we can see, the $37,440 per year is the largest amount among these four choices, and therefore we're going to come back in here and state state that in step 2 as follows. The choice, the salary choice we're going to make is we're going to pick $18 per hour. That will get us most money when compared to the other choices we have been offered. So $18 per hour. $18, like, let me also state it in this manner. We're getting paid $18 per 1 hour. $18 is 1 unit, dollar is a unit, and then hours is a measure of time, dollars is a measure of currency, money. So therefore $18 per hour is in the form of a ratio. We can also write this one as $18 to 1 hour, separated by a colon that way, or we can also state it as 18 to 1, $18 to for 1 hour. And all of these ways of representing these answers is exactly correct. But the main thing in this particular problem is, if we have a choice to make, we want to convert all of them into one unit, or one into one category. In here we can converted the monthly salary to yearly salary, the weekly salary to yearly salary, the hourly salary to the hour salary to yearly salary, and therefore we compared all the four and then made a choice, and then we came up with the conclusion that the highest amount of money which we arrive at will be the choice which we're going to make. And in this case we want to make a choice that $18 per hour is the maximum amount of money we will be getting paid, so therefore that is our choice. And this is in the form of a rate. This is, as we mentioned, rate is a comparison of numbers with in two different units. This is the way we want to understand problems, realistic problems related to ratio and rate. Thank you for being with me, and we will see more examples in my next presentation.